sure we get the numbers right. So that's your third and your fourth, right?
Correct.
Welcome back, everybody, to East Providence. We are here with the champs of the Strike FX Pro Shop Doubles Open. Paul Smith, title number 3. Rich Reynolds, title number 4. Congratulations, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go over the, let's see, you guys made the cut.
9 a.m.
9 a.m., right?
Plus
yeah.
195.
Here it is. Yeah, plus 195. Ball choices, how did you do it? Let's start with qualifying first.
It's pretty easy for Paul. For me, I went through 3 bags, so I used 6, 7 different balls.
Really?
Trying to get the right look, and it just playing out. If I rolled it, it was pretty good. Kind of like I did in the last match, just try to keep the ball around the head pin, shoot 2-0, 2 teens. Just stay out of trouble,
Just
really.
point him in the right direction. Just make sure.
Stay on the left.
Yeah.
Point the horse in the right direction.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, that's really what it is. You know, just make your spares, stay clean, and keep the ball around the pocket, really.
So we were next to you guys all day in the morning, and I saw at one point you were throwing a spy, right?
No, that was a attitude control.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, short pin attitude control.
Got it.
Yep.
So that was, other than that, was purple.
I went through like 2 different purples. I went through a pretty forward
Yep.
one, and then you know, a little taller pin. Get it to see a little sooner.
All right. So then you obviously made off the SWAT cuts. You sat around while I sweated out the at-large cut all day long, and got snuffed on the last frame. But they said Aaron Major made the 7-9 to go by us.
I watched it right here.
Aaron Major made the 7-9 to go around us.
Yep,
so
I watched it. 3 and 4.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you got a bowling ball.
I did. So then in match play, and as I'm shuffling through all my papers to try and find the bracket. Here it is. So you guys bowled Baker and Savast in the first round.
Yeah.
Which was off camera, so we didn't really get to watch too much of it. So was it a close match, or did you guys pretty much have it all the way?
You know, Baker started with an alias, and in practice it had a pretty good look, and then it just a couple shots got away from him, and then a couple shots I thought were pretty good went high. Then he switched to a GB4 Pearl, and he threw like a 4-bagger, and I'm like, man, if he started with that 2 frames earlier, we would have been in trouble. Savast bowled well.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so after that match, then you bowled Colby and John Van Hees way up the high end. So I have no idea how that match went because we can't. When we're tied in here, we can't see down that far.
It was close for the first 6 frames.
Yeah.
A couple shots got away from Colby. Rich capitalized.
Yeah, John bowled good.
John bowled 240, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so then we can go to the pot that I actually did get to see because then you guys came down here and got in front of the camera, and then you bowled a couple of friends of mine from up north, Larry King and Gino Beniamino, and that match, you guys pretty much had that one from.
Yeah.
You know, the lane started to blend out a little bit so I could get in and just curve it to the right, and there was some free hook to the right, really.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the 2 matches there, you could curve it pretty good on the inside, and there was free hook to the right, which was nice.
I had the left lane hooking about 3 more on my 2 practice shots. We made an adjustment going into that match. I saw Larry's tip a little early twice, and I was like, just going to stay away from that.
So then you over to 3 and 4, you bowled
Kirker
and Lawson, right?
Yes. Yep.
Team, obviously you guys are all friends from back home.
Yep.
Yes, exactly.
It's always It's always hard when you bowl guys you've been with your whole life, close friends. But
We bowl with Chris all the time, all the
Yeah.
tournaments all around. We go to nationals with Chris, so we know him well, and we just, we can rib each other pretty good as
Yeah.
we're bowling. And
and that match was close, right
it was
until the very end.
It
yeah?
was, yeah, yep.
A couple shots got away from Chris. I know when Forey and Kipperman bowled against Vic and Borges on that pair, the right, a couple shots off Chris Forey's hand I thought were pretty good, and they labored a little bit. And then, I knew Kipperman had the left lane hook and a few more, so I moved about 4 right on that left lane.
All right, and then lastly, we'll get to the title match on 7-8. Now, those lanes hadn't been bowled on for a couple of hours, so what did you find different over there? Anything that when they oil settled down a little bit, or they were a little cleaner in the front, obviously?
They were, and what I did in every warm-up was I would play to the right and just throw some up at the outside just to see what it was like. I knew I wasn't going to play there, but when we got to 7 and 8, they were a lot tighter when I tried to curve it. So I'm like, well, just go up and at them and see what happens, make some spares. Stay clean, really.
And let this guy do all the striking. But you struck yourself.
Right,
But that was your intention going in, was to just...
Exactly. Well, you have to really play. You play to what the other guys are doing too, right? If they're striking, well, you got to figure it out.
Right.
If they're not striking, well, then you can kind of, play a little bit more conservative, really, and just shoot your spares and keep the ball around the headpin. I mean, that's what I did all day. I mean, shooting 2-0, 2-10, 220. I wasn't lighting it up today at all, but I wasn't shooting 130, so it kept us in the matches anyway.
So I'm going to give you guys I know you guys both are on ball staffs and contracts, so I'm going to give you a couple minutes each to say whoever you want, thank whoever you want, and we'll head out of here.
I'm on Storm staff, so thank you to Mickey Luongo and everybody at Storm for what they do for NEBA, providing the best equipment in the world for NEBA bowlers and myself. So
Absolutely.
thanks for that.
I'm on Columbia 300 staff. Thank you to Dave Wadka, Brands of Brunswick. They've been really good to me. I had a rough couple of years, lost my mom and dad back-to-back years, and there was a point I was ready to be done. Not seeing my dad behind me when I bowled, it kind of took a toll on me. But a huge thank you to Rich. I've been with Rich for quite some years now. He's had to deal with a lot of nonsense and banging his head against the wall for the past few years, but he stuck with me. We talk it out quite a bit, and I'm very thankful for everything he does for me. The family back home, appreciate everything you guys do. Let me do my thing here and enjoy this. And then to all the friends along the way that stayed, I appreciate every one of you. And you guys, thanks for staying. Thanks for doing this.
One for the mops.
One for the mops.
One for the
Mop
mops.
Nation. Mop Nation, I appreciate you.
Joey was watching.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Oh, next month, Apple Valley.
Your tournament.
My tournament is at Silver Lanes in East Hartford. I sponsor that
March
event.
18th and 19th.
That's correct.
I've said it enough times today that I got it in my memory.
Excellent. So, yes, I sponsor that event, so hope to see everybody there.
Everybody come support Rich's event. Thank you. Thanks to Dan and
Yeah, I appreciate
Mike
the whole NEBA
Sedoma
staff.
hanging out, helping me with the internet stuff all day long.
Yes. Thank you for everybody sticking around.
Thank you to the Strike FX Pro Shops, John and Alex.
Yep, for sponsoring this event.
That's it. I got. All right,
I'm
cool.
good. Thank
We're
you.
gonna head out.
Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna stop breaking down equipment while you guys are driving, but we'll take care of it. All right.
Great.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
honestly.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. Thanks.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. Thank you. All right, cool.